We'll start today in child's pose, folding forwards, resting your forehead onto a mat or a pillow or block. Widen your knees if you need to. Place your hands close to your feet or beside your ears. Just make yourself comfortable. Start to notice your breath. Feel your hips sinking towards the floor, jaw relaxing, body softening. Notice the pause at the top of your breath and at the bottom of your breath. Breathe deeply. Follow the passage of air in through your nose, back of the throat, into your lungs, and deep into your low belly. And slowly start to walk your arms out in front, staying in your child's pose. Ground through the fingers. Feel this gentle stretch in the backs of your shoulders. Keep tuning into your breath. And lifting your head up off the ground, walk the hands over to the right side. Pin the left arm on top of the right, reaching through the side body and gently squeezing your head. And walk the hands over to the left side. And pinning the right hand on top of the left, finding that gentle stretch in the right side body. And bring your hands back to center. Grounding through the inner line of your hands, thumbs and pointer fingers, stacking your joints, wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And slowly start to round your back, round your spine, tucking your chin towards your chest. And then as you inhale, gently looking up, curving the spine the opposite direction. Follow your breath with the movement. Exhale, round out the spine. Inhale, curving up, looking up towards the ceiling. Really feel the length in your spine, all the way from the base of your low back to the base of your skull. And one more time, looking up. Inhale, open. And exhale, coming back to neutral spine. Slowly starting to warm up the wrists, circling around the wrists, very slowly and mindfully. Don't overdo it. Ground through the inner fingers, thumb and pointer finger. Just test the waters here. And then go in the opposite direction. Gently opening up the wrists. If you're new to this, go slow and small range of motion. And then we'll give the right wrist a bit of a stretch, pressing the heel of the hand towards the mat, leaning back. Place your hand where it's comfortable for you. Peel the fingers up off the mat and then switch side. Again, find the placement of the hand that's best for you today. Just enough to feel a bit of a stretch in the back of the wrist. Lean back and then peel the fingers up off the ground, off the mat. Countering that stretch, the front of the wrist, top of the mat, top of the hand goes into the mat. And to deepen the stretch, you'll curl your fingers in, making a fist. Press down towards the floor. And open up. And switching sides. So you're taking some of the pressure off the wrist, with your core, with your legs. Press Wrist into the mat, maybe curl into a fist, stretching out the front of the left wrist. And then release that. We'll give your wrists, fingers, hands rest and a shake. Then curl your back toes under and sink your hips towards your heels. If this isn't comfortable for you, just come out of it into a higher position. If you feel your feet cramping, just shake them out, take a break, and come back into it when you're ready. Interlace your fingers behind your back, open out the chest, gently look towards the sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Open out the jaw. And release the hands down. Interlace the fingers in front. You can lift your hips off your heels if you want to or need to. And then reach the arms up, away from the head, and then in front of the body, pressing the heels of the hands away from you. And placing the hands down, setting up for your first downward dog. Really grounding in through the inner line of your hands, thumbs and pointer fingers. And lift the hips towards the ceiling, open out through the shoulders, lengthen back. And start to pedal the legs, lengthen the backs of the legs, one at a time. And don't worry if your legs don't straighten here. Just notice your breath. Try and balance out the body. Evenness will come in time. Settling in. And then at the end of your last exhale, you'll slowly walk your feet towards your hands as close as you can get them. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. And exhale, fold in, finding your elbows. Letting the weight of your head and arms gently release your spine, crown of the head falling towards the floor and folding inwards. Keep feeling your hips lengthening towards the ceiling and ground into the feet. And gentle bend in the legs as you make your way up to standing. Inhale, looking to the thumbs, reaching tall. And exhale the hands to heart center. Sweep the arms up to the sky, look to the thumbs, lengthen tall. Exhale, fold forwards, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, dropping the knee onto a mat. Reaching the arms up to the sky, maybe interlacing the fingers, and maybe coming into a bit of a back bend. Grounding through that right heel. Stabilize, keep the hips square. And bring the hands down by the foot, step back into downward dog for one breath. And step the left foot forward, right knee comes down. You can pat up your knee if you like. Just fold over the mat. And then reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Clasping the hands together, coming to a bit of a back bend. Grounding through that left heel, stabilize. And exhale the hands down by the foot, stepping back into downward facing dog once again. Pedal the feet if you need to, and then start to settle into it. We're going to come into a plank position. Strong arms, strong legs, level hips. And tucking the elbows in towards you, lower down slowly onto your belly. And tops of the feet come onto the mat, hands, palms towards the ceiling.